Welcome back to Kitchen 143. I'm your host, Michelle Aventajado. Guys, have you missed us? I've missed you. It's been so long since we've been able to get in the kitchen together. And we've had a restful break, but I certainly am excited to be out and about here in Makati having some candid kitchen conversations. Chef Nicco Santos and Chef Quenee Vilar are known for their fresh yet refined approach to Asian cuisine. Together, they're creating opportunities for refined casual dining, both through a la carte menu items and a 6-course discovery menu. So you can come down here at Celera and enjoy it, but not quite yet, because we're getting a sneak peek. They're not yet open. As always, if you're watching live, we're on the Rappler YouTube and Facebook profiles. We're also on Rappler.com. And if you are watching on Facebook, on the Momma and Manila profile page, go ahead and leave me a comment. I want to hear where you're watching from, okay? Joining me tonight on cam are co-owners of Celera, head chef Nicco Santos, and of course, executive sous chef Quenee Vilar, and we're in for a real treat tonight, guys. This is something special. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Thanks for having us.
I was just going to say thanks for having us, because you're not even open yet.
That's right.
Thanks
right.
for having us. The fact that you guys have let us in before everyone else, this is really a treat. So we're here in Celera. We're on Pablo Ocampo.
Yes.
In Makati.
Yes.
In Comuna.
Comuna building.
Comuna.
Yes. I
Yes.
think that's how they say it. Sorry.
No, thank you for
Comuna.
correcting me.
Comuna.
Yeah,
Comuna.
thank you for
Uh-huh.
correcting me. So it's Community Muna, right?
Yes.
So this is really, this spot actually is really special, guys, not just because Celera is here, but because it's really, you can see the different establishments, the different businesses that are here. It's really building a community. I have yet to explore the other parts, but I'm glad we're here first. So this has been a while in the making.
It's been a while.
Yes. How many
Yeah.
months?
More than a year, I would say. I mean, for me, it feels like almost forever. But it's mostly like, what, 8
We
months?
were,
I
yes,
would say,
8
right?
months.
8 months in
But
the
to be
making.
honest, we were delayed by like 3 months. Our target was to open on November or December. But then, a lot of things are happening during December and November. So we
You know, it's
couldn't
so hard to do
really-
anything during that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we pushed it back, and now it's going to be on Feb 3. So we hope.
Feb 3, the website will go live. So that's www.restaurantcelera.com. And then doors open on the 5th.
On the 5th.
That's my son's birthday.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Miggy.
Happy
So
birthday.
February 5th is a good day.
That is a good day.
It's a good day. So I'm excited for you. Can I say congratulations
Oh,
and
thank
cheers?
you. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thanks for being with us.
That's
It's
lovely.
really good.
That's lovely.
Nice.
Okay, so guys, go ahead and give them a follow. Restaurant Celera on IG, on Instagram. You can see some of the sneak peeks. Tell us about the interiors, because that was the first post that I stumbled upon on Instagram, right? You said it's 8 months in the making, but I kind of feel like so much of what we see here has been with you for even longer than 8 months. Like this kind of feels like it's been building up and creating a space like this. Tell us about the interiors.
It's a little weird to talk about the interiors because we collaborate with JJ.
JJ, yeah, from Bespoke, right?
Bespoke.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I guess if you ask JJ, she will just say that he sort of mimicked my personal style, which
Yes.
is, so it's a lot of black and a lot of natural materials.
Yes.
Um,
You have the solihia,
yep.
right? And the rattan.
But I think what the vision was for the space amongst us was we didn't want it to take away focus from the food and the company and the table.
Right.
So JJ immediately felt that was the vibe that should be the vibe and the mood that he was trying to create. Immediately, the moment he spoke to us, and the moment he walked in the doors, he immediately said it was going to be like this, and then done. And then he got it immediately.
So how much of what JJ presented to the both of you in the beginning was actually executed exactly the way? Was it like, okay, go, that's what we want exactly, or was there a little bit more input where you were like, okay, let's create a different opportunity, a little bit opportunity for something a little bit different?
So when he was interviewing us, actually, he will call it a job interview.
It's his job interview.
Yeah, it's his job interview for us.
I love that.
Yeah.
But actually, it wasn't. We were just talking, and then
Yeah.
he said, I want to make your restaurant, because before we had a few projects together, but we didn't, our energy or our vision wasn't really planned well back then. So now, when we were talking, we said that we wanted an open kitchen.
Yeah.
So that's our number one request. And then second, if we can see everything from the angle of the kitchen side.
Right.
Kasi parang in our other restaurants, we couldn't really see the emotions of the people or the guests dining when they eat their food. So that was our request, to have no walls.
Yes.
To at least see all the faces of all of our guests.
So even the open dining room is so you can connect more with your guests who are kind of dining in your home, because it feels like home.
Yeah.
And even the private dining area a bit, it's still open enough. It's private enough, but it's open enough. So you guys have kind of reached that balance.
Yep.
So you said you want to see them, you want to read their emotions when they're eating something. Tell us about what we're going to try first and the emotion behind it.
Should I start? You start.
You start.
You start.
Yeah, okay, I start. So for this one, for the bread, so our neighbor is a really good bakery.
Yeah.
So we wanna focus on that because we wanted Celera is a community restaurant.
Right.
Or we wanna collab technically with the neighbors around us, and they're really, really good. Sorry.
Right. Yeah. No, but I mean that's really what it's all about now, right? So it's the collaboration, and this is what you see so many chefs doing now, which I know you guys have been doing that too. We'll get into that later. But okay, so the bread is next door.
Yeah, from scratch, and then we were looking for this one. What cheese would best? I guess what cheese is local, what cheese is good, and then Nicco, when we were experimenting, because we needed, we were just experimenting, and then why don't we do the queso puti, right? And then
I love queso puti.
Me too. I grew up.
Yeah.
I grew up eating this.
Yeah.
And I think this cheese complements scratches bread so well. It doesn't overpower. So, and the fact that we make it ourselves and age it for 14 days.
That's why it has a little bit of.
It has a little bit of funk.
Yeah.
Just enough funk with the funk and starter of the focaccia that they use in their sourdough and in their focaccia. Yeah. So this works well. Please have some.
Yes,
you know what?
I have tried this bread. The focaccia is delicious, and I kind of wasn't very ladylike. I didn't use my. I was dipping my bread in it because I wanted to sop it all up.
Yeah, actually, I would do the same.
You would do the same because you're home.
yeah.
So this is fantastic. It's got so this is from next door.
Yes.
The focaccia, and it's served.
But I think there's a story behind this, but unconsciously Nicco wasn't aware of it. So one Sunday, when we went to Nicco's mom's house, she was serving us pandesal with quesong puti on top, and then she placed it under a toaster. Because she likes to buy local stuff, right? So we were tasting it. Wow, this is really good, but homey. But still, it doesn't feel like it's quesong puti. So we were shocked at that time, but we were just enjoying it. But I think unconsciously, he was thinking of that.
You're right.
I think ngayon ko lang na-realize.
Yeah,
Ngayon ko lang
right.
na-realize. Really? Talking about
Yeah, mommy, thank you.
Yun, I just remember this one Sunday.
Yeah.
That was good.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
I really didn't. Yeah, that was unconscious.
You pay attention.
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
No, I just
You
remember
really
the
pay
Oh,
attention. So it does. It just has just a little bit of funk. It's perfect with the bread.
Nice.
So is this whipped? Is it
This is aerated.
emulsified?
Yeah, it's aerated.
It's aerated.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's slightly aerated, emulsified. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent.
And then for this one,
Okay, let's show them this
Sorry.
one because this looks really
Yeah.
yeah.
This.
You guys got to see this.
Yeah, these are fin de Claire oysters.
What kind?
Fin de Claire. Yeah, so they're just fresh. We have them shipped in
Right.
from Whisk, our supplier, and it's just gently served raw. It's topped with a granita of Korean pears on top. So you don't see
What
it now.
kind of pears?
Korean pears.
Korean pears. So it's a little sweet.
It's a little bit sweet, and then the foam is just like it's a vinegar that's made out of Sichuan peppers. Just a little, so just a little bit of heat and
Okay.
zing. So I would just have this first.
Okay.
Maybe,
I will have one,
Yeah, and Queenie can have one too.
and
The
then
other
Queenie
one.
will have the other one.
Yeah.
Which one looks easier to eat? It's
This
so
one.
hard to eat oysters on cam, guys.
Yeah,
What are you doing to me?
What's nice with this, you can just use the spoon.
Okay.
The oysters are cut up into 3-4
Oh,
pieces.
okay.
So it's slightly easier.
So we can be a little ladylike.
Yes.
I wasn't so ladylike. So I found Celera because our good friend Aljor, who you guys might remember from Tacos Tequila and that episode where I probably didn't talk so much because all I was doing was eating the taco.
oh my god, I will watch that.
It's funny. It was very out of character for me because usually I just like to taste a little bit, right? Taste and then
You like it?
I super like it.
Actually, it's good.
Sorry, this is
You got
this is unheard of. Like trying our own food
We
in
don't
front of the
try our
camera.
food.
Really?
This
You
is
so
don't?
hard.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
okay. There's no judgment here. Thank you for
Simple.
doing it with us.
So for this one, I remember he asked me, what was the favorite that... No, actually, he didn't ask me. I just imposed.
Yeah, imposed.
I
remember
imposed.
now.
Like, if there's one thing that I really like from our other restaurants, the favorite that I really like is the Mala Szechuan. I kept on telling him that. Like, sabi ko, that's really good. I really like that flavor. Maybe milder a bit, but I think that flavor is ours. And I would always, and that's my favorite. And then, I guess, we're trying to think where to put that. And then, it goes with the oysters. So,
It's so fresh, tangy. What's the crunch? The green is that
Just
the
pickled spring
pickled
onions, yep.
spring onions?
Yep.
Oh,
I like that.
it's so good.
Yes.
I know you said there were some dishes that you still weren't deciding yet on the menu. Is this going to make it to the menu?
This is gonna.
absolutely.
Now it is.
It's good.
If you like it,
Yes.
then
I mean, if you say it's good, then I guess
Yeah.
it's gonna make the menu. This is a taste test.
This is a taste test.
Live taste
Well,
test.
Live taste
Some,
test.
some. Okay. Fresh, delicious. Guys, if
Yes.
you want to come down to Celera, you can go ahead and visit them here in Makati on Pablo Ocampo. Very easy to get to, very easy parking. It's on the 3rd floor. Actually just got a really sweet snap of the sunset over the buildings before we're live now. So it's a great spot. Go ahead and follow them, Restaurant Celera on Instagram. You can check out the website on Feb 3. It'll be live. And then, of course, on Feb 5, you can go ahead and make your reservations. Are reservations required?
Yes.
Yes.
We are gonna allot
A few tables.
for
Yeah.
walk-ins just because
Yeah.
we are a community.
Right.
But yes, I would suggest to reserve.
Okay.
Especially for like a slightly larger group. Then I would
Yeah.
highly recommend to reserve.
And then for the discovery menu, let them.
It has to be
it
upon
has to be
reservation.
upon reservation. They will let you know when they're coming in as
Yep.
well. So I know we have some other things on the table here. Why don't you tell everybody, because we did say what to follow.
Okay.
And you guys know you have to share. And you can obviously come down if you're one of the 5 lucky winners. If they're one of the 5 lucky winners, they will have the tenderloin.
Yeah. So, Queenie, you want to talk about the tenderloin?
Okay, so the beef tenderloin, we found this really, really good tenderloin.
From our friends from Bacchus.
Yeah, from our friends from Bacchus. So thank you, Alex,
Thank you,
for
Alex.
introducing us your tenderloin. So it's really good. So for this, actually, it didn't really needed a
Anything?
sauce. Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't need anything. Maybe salt, and that's it. But of course, we wanted to incorporate flavors to it. So we added some citrus scotcho, we added some chimichurri with it, and pickled onions, and then that's it. There's gonna be no sauce, but so people can try the tenderloin itself
And enjoy it, unadulterated.
And it's quite big, like maybe an inch and a half.
No, an inch and a half.
An inch and a half. So it's gonna be It's a generous amount.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead and take advantage, guys. Go ahead and share the graphic. Follow them on IG. Send them a message if you want to make Are you taking advance reservations for Feb 5? Or is it special? It must be booked already because these guys have a following that I am sure everybody's waiting for you guys to open the doors. I'm pretty
We're
sure.
not.
Anyway.
Well, I guess a lot of people are calling us personally to pencil
'cause they know.
book. So, yes,
You're filling up already.
Just a bit, but not on the first week of Feb. You wanted the people or the guests who wants to use the reservation platform be able to do that first. And for the rest of the days, I guess that's where
you can fight and vie for your table, guys. Okay, we have the second appetizer here in front.
So after that, I would suggest have the sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah. So
This is so cute.
Yeah, this actually goes. It serves at 2, but for now, for ease of eating, so Queenie can try Queenie. It's basically duck liver with a little berry caviar, which we get from Whisk also, and then the biscuit is honey, made out of honey.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this one, I suggest just one bite if you can.
Oh
One
my
bite,
gosh.
if
One
I
bite.
can.
Wait lang, grabe naman.
Woo.
Cheers,
Pressure.
cheers.
Okay, cheers.
That one bite. Okay.
You can do it. See. I think it's
That's
nice if it's one bite,
delicious.
so it kind of explodes the mouth, and then the
then 2
acidity
bites.
that you get is from the mangoes and white balsamic. And the savoriness is again from the berry caviar, French caviar. Very nice.
It's so different to eat it in the kitchen because we normally eat it in the kitchen, and then to experience dining it here, it's quite different. Like, I'm shocked how... Yeah, okay.
You're shocked at your own creations.
Yes,
No,
actually.
They're
I'm
that
shocked
good.
that we're sitting down. That's more of it.
I know that chefs don't like to normally sit, so I really appreciate that you are joining me here at this table so we can hear very candidly the stories behind the dishes that you're creating and the inspiration, as well as the inspiration behind the place. I mean, you always knew you wanted to be a chef?
No, I wanted to be a doctor or a vet.
You always knew you wanted to be a chef?
I thought I was gonna pursue architecture.
So I find it incredible to know that you guys in the community, everybody knows how accomplished, awarded, and she's like accomplished and awarded these 2 chefs are sitting at the table with us, and yet this wasn't your first choice, like as growing up or thinking what you want to be when you grow up. I know that so many of us, we have like 2 and 3 career changes anyway in our lifetime, but by far, I am so glad that you guys decided to do what you're
What
doing.
about you? Did you?
I'm actually a teacher. I have a degree in teaching and education, and I was telling you guys earlier, I run Best Buddies, which is a Kennedy Foundation that serves individuals
awesome.
with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So we actually have some buddies who would like to pursue a career in F&B and hospitality. So
Let us know how we can, how we can support the
that's amazing.
foundation.
That's
We would
amazing.
love to. We would
That's
love to.
amazing. And I think that really is a testament because, when we've been chatting, you've been saying how this is a home and your team is a family. The culture that you're building here with your team can very much, it absolutely translates to what you're bringing to the table.
Yes.
So let's see what else is on the table.
Yes, please. I think this is better deep first, right? How
Okay,
about you
let's
eat
leave
this
it down
scallop?
first so
Okay,
they can show the. We want them to see it, and then. Okay, so chef, tell us you want Queenie to tell us, or will you tell us what this one is?
Your turn.
Okay.
Your
So
turn.
for this one, actually we had a hard time thinking about this. So this is a scallop dish on a tart, but the tart is buckwheat, and then on the scallop is a foam, a sous foam with smoky sous foam. Sous is like
A French sauce.
yes, a French sauce, but we smoked it, and then underneath is a fresh scallop. So for me, this is quite really fresh, but flavorful at the same time, and very light. Because for a starter, we don't want to bombard our guests with so much
Right.
flavors, or else their palates will be tired. But I
Right.
think this is a very delicate dish that people can enjoy.
Right. So, I mean, even in terms of following what a tasting menu would be, I know you put the appetizers out that are still a la carte. We can all order these. You can come in and order any one of the appetizers that are here on the table that we're
Right.
enjoying. But even you mentioned you don't want to overwhelm the palate in the first course, the appetizer. So when it comes to planning the menus, how much, obviously that goes into how you prepare. How do you balance, the different, I guess, not experiments, because you're so creative in what you bring to the table. How do you balance the different flavors and, I guess, the creativity in taking the ingredients? Everything's local, mostly.
No, actually, mostly.
The oysters were not.
No, oysters were
Yeah,
not.
the oysters were not. But
I think some are not because I myself want to try a lot of ingredients abroad, and because I am very much focused on the restaurant, so I would rather just instead of traveling, we just have ingredients flown in, and at the same time, I want Queenie and I want the team to all try new things all the time,
Yeah.
not just what we have locally, but stuff that we don't really find here. And then I also believe that local ingredients and produce that you find abroad are at the same level. I mean, to put them together side by side for me is, something I'm very honored to do. And I think what we have here is just as strong as what we find abroad.
so you can travel by mouth when we come to Celera.
Hopefully.
You're taking
Hopefully.
right, and your background as well. I mean, you've lived abroad as well, so you've taken some of those dishes and experiences with you, and you have as well. You've lived abroad as well, bringing those home. So the balance of taking the imported or the goods that are coming in with the local is exciting.
Exciting. And I think what makes this space special is each dish is a series of different histories, not just from mine and Queenie's. Like all of the dishes have people in the kitchen or our team members in the kitchen all have contributed to each one.
Yeah.
As part of that family.
As part of the family.
And so it's really a collaboration. I mean, with you leading, right? With the two of you leading, it's still a collaboration where everybody has a voice and input. And I was surprised to see my friend Pam here as well, who's running things back here in the kitchen. So hopefully she'll come and say hi in a little bit. But I'm excited to try the scallop.
Okay.
Are you gonna have
I'm
anything?
gonna have it with
You're
you.
gonna have the scallop with me?
Yeah.
Guys,
Okay.
come on.
I'll take this one.
Thank you. Thanks.
Is this one bite too? This is hard.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe 2, but
Yeah,
I'm
this
gonna
is
try.
hard. So
Try with one
you're
bite.
gonna tell us
Okay.
a story behind this. I know you
While I'm
described it because we're gonna take a bite,
Okay.
and you'll have to tell us maybe something, interesting about when you guys were conceptualizing what Celera was gonna look like, be like, feel like, because it's definitely a mood in here, guys. You come in and you don't want to leave.
So I guess first of all, like accidentally, we didn't know that the tables would be so near the kitchen.
Yeah.
When we were planning the whole space, when we were drafting the kitchen, we thought, oh, there's gonna be ample space for the dining and the kitchen. And now looking at it, it's just a few steps away.
Yep.
So we're quite shocked how, first of all, the kitchen is big, but we're shocked how it's so near the dining area. But we like it because one of the things that we like to do is we like inviting friends. And then when you invite friends, it's like you're in the house, diba? You go in the kitchen,
Yes.
and then you go outside the dining table, then you treat them. So
Right.
it's gonna be like this here. We wanted to interact with the kitchen, and I know we wanted to cook, and then we wanted to serve it ourselves also
Right.
in the dining table. So accidentally, it's so near, but then now looking at it, it has an advantage for us because we can definitely have more connection with our guests here. Also, I think a few of the staff, a few of the team have been with us for 2 years now, a year and a half. So it's so nice to be able to know their strengths and weaknesses already. So ang galing kasi a few dishes we know, like Sheena is so good with what do you call that?
Seafood.
So good with seafood, so good with fish. So okay, so what dishes can she do that we know will best represent Celera and also will best represent her strength? So we had that one, the scallop. We know that she'll be able to do a great dish with that. So parang lang.
So the attention to detail, not just in getting to know your team and knowing them intimately, knowing the ingredients intimately, and then of course creating an opportunity for the guests who are coming in to be this close is also an intimate experience as well. So it's really about the experience. I smell the mains coming, so I want to move on to the next because I know we have to be able to move on, and I want to make sure everything is seen. I think that's, one of the things that I gathered from when we spoke the first time when we first came in was how intimate you wanted the experience to be for people who came in. And your sharing of even knowing your team's strengths echoes the attention to every last detail and knowing, what could be brought to the table in a way that would provide, a sensual, an experience that tells a story, right, and that provides an opportunity for someone to travel. As well as maybe experience something they haven't experienced yet, right? Because this feels like a tasting menu, and I know it's not quite because these are a la carte items. So that's a special treat for everyone who can come down. All right, what else do we have here?
I think you should try this first.
This first?
Yeah.
Is this one, are you not having one?
No, this is yours. Please.
It's quite strong, but I really like it though.
It's quite strong. Oh my goodness. What does that mean for the end of the show?
I don't know.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. How about
Cheers.
Cheers. Congratulations again. Guys, you can go ahead and follow them, Restaurant Celera on Instagram. And of course, make sure you download the Rappler app so you can also experience or go for a chance of one of the two winners who will be chosen on the Rappler app to experience Restaurant Celera as well.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do.
Does it remind you of a specific cocktail?
It is quite strong.
Yeah.
Is this pandan?
Yes. So this drink is a collab with our head mixologist, Erica. It's amazing.
Erica. Yes. Cheers. This is delicious. I do. I like it.
So this is our clarified Negroni. It's made
It's
of
a Negroni. Yes, it's so familiar now that you say it. Yes.
pandan vermouth, and we have coconut oil washed gin and Campari.
Delicious.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you, Erica. Okay, we have all of the. I knew they were coming out soon.
Yep.
I smelled them, and I heard them.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, this looks fantastic.
So yeah, I mean these are some of the mains. This is the tenderloin that we were talking about.
Okay, so that's the tenderloin that the winners will enjoy if they are lucky enough.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so this one, I'm gonna say it's aged. Yes, we know.
It's aged.
Yes.
It's dry aged.
Yep, it's dry aged. It's only for 2 weeks.
Okay.
But it kind of gives this more beefy, concentrated flavor. And we also age it with a sake kasu. So sake kasu is like the remnants that you see from a sake barrel. So it's aged in that. So it will give this like sort of sake undertone, just to complement the meat, the beef. And then it's served with the same citrus that you're having here. It's made out of calamansi and gochugaru.
Okay.
The onions are just pickled lightly, and then underneath there's a gremolata. It's basically blended chimichurri. This is quail, just pan-seared, basted in butter.
Let's turn it to the camera so
Yeah.
they can see just a little.
Yeah, gonna have.
There we go.
And then on top, just Chinese spinach, slightly grilled on charcoal. This rice is quite nice. This is a collab I had with Jaime. So Jaime worked in Italy for a while. So the inspiration was basically like a risotto. But we
So Jaime is one of your
yeah,
staff.
Jaime is
Okay.
one of our cooks.
Yeah.
Very talented cook. So it's basically almost cooked like a risotto, but it's cooked further to make it more like a thick risotto. It has ragu of longanisa from Baguio, a very mild sambal of mushrooms, and water chestnuts, and this is chicken skin and some fried shallots. So the rice is really meant to kind of bring all the mains together.
Yeah.
So one of several
Compliments.
sides we have. Yeah. We have this, we have a pasta, and maybe another rice. We don't know. Maybe
Okay.
we'll find out next week what
When
we'll
you
have.
open.
When
When
you
you
open.
Or when we open. Yep.
So I'm listening to, the different layers and the different ingredients that are going into what could be considered a risotto, and I'm so thoroughly
I'm gonna get you one.
so thoroughly impressed and almost maybe even fascinated a little bit as to how you can put all these flavors into these dishes.
Yep.
That the interpretation of it. So I'm excited to try a bite of everything, guys. This is incredible. So I hope you were able to take a look and see how, the art on a plate.
Yeah. So
Right.
this beef.
Thank you
I
for
suggest,
serving me.
If you can see it, so it's just cooked to medium.
Yeah.
And then
It's perfectly cooked.
one of our cooks, Darwin, is like an expert in cooking meats. And then I don't know. People should know more about.
Him.
How-
Yeah.
Because he
Because
cooks-
you know what, for me is the
He cooks,
best.
yeah, he cooks meat with precision.
Correct.
And then, it shows here. And Kevin also with the quail.
With the quail.
Yep. Once you've tried the beef, so this sauce, we just experimented because we don't want to waste any trimmings that we have in the kitchen. So this sauce, I want to try with the tenderloin.
Okay.
So it's basically, Jaime made some hibiscus vinegar. So the vinegar is just reduced with a bit of black garlic and mushroom trimmings, just to make and then that's the sauce.
I know, I finished it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have a bite. Oh.
Yeah, you should.
Please, oh my God, I didn't serve the rice.
Tell them
yet.
what
Let
you're
me give
having.
them
Yeah.
Rice.
This is
I'm so
like
curious.
our tempura. The tempura is made out of shiso. Sometimes shiso, sometimes sesame leaf. Depends on what you have. The beef is also double gold from Bacchus. Again, Alex, thank you. The same beef you're having here, slightly marbled. So basically, this hopefully takes you back to Bangkok a little bit.
A little bit.
It has so much herbs, chili, and then this is also the same queso that you're having here, except a drizzle.
As a drizzle.
Yeah. So
That
one of
looks
the snacks.
delish.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so that's one of the snacks, one of the apps. No?
Hmm.
You call them snacks.
Yeah.
Oh, I
So why
forgot.
snacks?
Snacks, oh my gosh. Okay, so for us, it's snacks because it's small,
Yes.
but it wouldn't really
Fill.
fill up your stomach.
Yeah.
But actually, we like making snacks because I don't know, it's nice, compact, and cute at the same time.
Yes.
And us Filipinos, to be honest, we notice that we love sharing.
Yes.
We love sharing. So it would be nice to have a bit of everything, but we don't want. I don't know. I just noticed Filipinos, they don't like big stuff as much. They like small. Parang ordering a lot of things, small things, and then eating it one by one so they could taste it all. Yun na. So that's why we called it snacks for a change.
You were going to say something after you took a bite of the tartar.
Oh.
How was it?
When I got hooked on snacks. I was like, oh, why snacks? Yeah.
Oh yeah, same as exactly what Queenie
Yeah.
said. I was going to say that people want to have different bites and a lot to share.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's very Filipino or very us. Right? Our
Very
culture.
us.
We like to share.
We love to share.
Yep.
It is very Filipino.
Yep.
And the fact that you guys have the snacks and it's, 2 pieces or 1 piece and everybody can take a little bit. You don't have the hiap piece.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
This, the sauce with the
Tenderloin.
tenderloin, it's very nice. I'm enjoying it. You said it was black garlic.
Black garlic.
And-
The mushroom trimmings, basically the ends of the mushrooms, and vinegar made from hibiscus.
Did you try the rice already?
The rice feels like a party in my mouth.
Nice,
I love the water chestnut
gives it that nice crunch, right? You want some?
and
Okay.
twist your arm.
Yeah, come on.
And
Fine. Diet tomorrow.
I wanna taste
Try
the
the
quail
quail.
that Kevin cooked now.
Tell us, try it.
So for this one, when you're cooking, when you're trying to decipher what meat we're going to get, you wanted to actually get duck, but can I be honest, it's so expensive nowadays.
Duck is.
And
Yeah, you
then-
don't often find quail.
Yeah, but then we're still looking for a chicken flavored item because Filipinos love chickens, right? We all love chickens.
We love
We love
chicken.
chickens.
Love chickens.
So why don't we combine chicken and duck? And then we thought, why don't we use quail?
Quail.
And then when we tasted it, when we tried it, I'm just like, shucks, this is it. I think one is it's easier for a discover menu. Second, it's easier also for the a la carte menu. Right? So that's why we cooked it. And then when Kevin was cooking it, it was good. So that's why we chose quail.
Yep.
And we can, I guess, if I may be honest, we can portion it properly. So in the kitchen world, it's easier for us to be able to use it. Yeah.
Zero waste and making sure, I know this is something that I don't have to even know. I assume this about the way you guys work in the kitchen because I can see. I can see even how the team moves around too. I was kind of paying a little bit of attention earlier, and I think you guys have been working in the kitchen together now how long?
10, 11.
11 now.
11
I think
years.
11,
So more than a
11.
decade.
Wow, right
I mean,
on top you said
it's
it.
almost like I just came from a practice with Best Buddies. We're doing this benefit concert, and how the melodies are coming together, and the kids are singing. Like one of our buddies plays the guitar, another buddy plays the keys, and one is a vocalist, and we're kind of trying to get everybody to collaborate together. It's coming out together
Okay.
beautifully.
Nice.
But much like you guys have been working together 10 years, this feels like a symphony on the table. Like, is this the symphony for you guys? What can we expect beyond this? I mean, this obviously is so well thought out, so with attention to every detail. What can we look forward to? Will the menu rotate? Will you like how will it happen as the doors open and you continue to welcome new diners and guests? And I'm saying this, and their doors aren't even open yet, guys. So I'm asking them to think really far ahead.
I think our first source of inspiration definitely is what we have here locally, right? And I guess what the team is strengths are. Second is our suppliers. We cannot, to be honest, we cannot make anything without them. So they are probably one of our biggest source of inspiration. So none of this would be possible without our ceramicists. These are all done locally, and I'm super proud to be able to work with them. These are done by Joe DeCastro and Ella. Amazing ceramicists, all done locally. Everything here is done by them.
So what we did first is we actually planned for the plates first, and then when we saw the plates, that's where we created the dishes.
Wow!
Yes.
So So you got the plates first, and then you were like, okay, what are we going to put on this? That's beautiful, fitting, and delicious.
Yep.
Wow. So it really is a symphony then. And bringing all of the different things together, as well as the personalities who are in this beautiful open kitchen, where you feel like you're sitting at the kitchen with them, right? But comfortably. The black on black. Black on black. I was joking with Nicco. I came in all black today. So
this is all I wear.
People could even think that you're from New York. Because all the New Yorkers just wear black.
Really?
Yes.
Well, my first restaurant was inspired by New York, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, Your Local was inspired by Brooklyn. But I wasn't wearing black a lot then.
Not back then.
Not back then. It's only when...
I was wearing stripes, I was wearing colors.
A lot of colors. But then I just wanted to simplify my life and just pull out whatever's supposed to top. So it's all the same. Black shirt, black pants.
Well, I think that's kind of like the mark of a genius, right? Someone who dresses and wears the same thing. It's like a uniform.
I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's a uniform. It really is. It really is. So from Your Local, we moved on to Hey Handsome.
Yeah.
From Hey Handsome, it became...
And then Aurora was next, no?
Right?
Elephant
Grounds. And then the Cloud Kitchen too, while you guys are Sambar. Like, you guys might not even realize all of the different dishes you could have been eating from... I actually told Chef Queenie, I didn't realize you guys were in BGC with Sambar. I knew of Your Local, I knew of Hey Handsome. I didn't know of Sambar, and you're like right down the road from me.
Yep, you were neighbors. 'Cause you were in one Celera.
Yes.
So you could have been picking up food.
I could have walked over if I had the pass.
Yeah, if you had the pass. If you had the pass.
I had the pass. All right, I know we have dessert coming out. Of course, it's going to be a complete meal. Guys, go ahead and download the Rappler app. Tell us which of the restaurants you've enjoyed from Chef Nicco and Chef Queenie. They've had quite a few. Even after Sambar, there was Aurora, which won 2024 Restaurant of the Year. Best restaurant? Best new restaurant, right? Multi-awarded chefs here serving up fantastic, it's a fantastic experience, right? It's not just about what's going on the plate or the plate itself. It's the story behind it. It's the ingredients and the inspiration that both chefs have taken from their different travels in life. So that you can travel here, and all you have to do is come down to Pablo Ocampo here at Comuna.
Correct.
Comuna. I said it properly?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So if you were going to choose, obviously, we have all of the savories and the mains and the apps and the snacks on the table. Do you enjoy doing the dessert and the pastry also? Or would you prefer the savory Asian flavors that are balanced the way they are here?
You know what? Now I enjoy working on desserts also, but there was, for the most part of my life, I just enjoyed the savory section. Mostly cooking.
Yeah.
Mostly braising, mostly searing. Nothing really fancy. The cold section just happened by chance. I wasn't really so much into eating salads. But because of Hey Handsome and because of Queenie coming into the picture, Queenie pushed me to develop a lot more, I would say, snacks and appetizers that would go well with my style of cooking, which is mostly all mains, savory, protein.
So this is you pushing
He's a
him
push- he's
outside
pushing.
of outside
The pusher.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pusher.
and the pusher.
Outside of his comfort zone.
I hope that's a good thing.
That is it. It's a good thing. It's
Well,
an
yes.
excellent thing.
I just remembered, we didn't have any dessert in Sambar. No? Grabe. Wala tayong dessert during our
Oh, yeah.
pandemic.
See?
Yes,
Because we didn't know how. Like, with honesty.
It's not that. I think it's because of the space.
Yes.
also.
We were
And she was telling me about the space, the constraints that you guys were working in, and
His
of
house,
course
there was,
how you were churning that out too.
we had to, how to say this? We had to work on a
top induction.
four top induction with a normal ref and chiller, fridge and
Freezer
ref,
and
freezer and ref, ano ba?
like a set.
I don't know, home
So- home,
yeah, it's a
yeah.
home kitchen
home
talaga.
kitchen. And then we had to add more because there's no more space, so we just bought a chest freezer. And then one time when we tried a fryer, the power broke.
The whole floor.
You broke
The whole
Power.
floor.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And,
Surrender.
and then we had so much orders for dinner. I had to call the maintenance
And say,
hey, there was a power outbreak. Can you help us out? So I had to hide the fryer. I had to hide the chest freezer with a tarpaulin or something. That was embarrassing a bit.
We won't tell anyone.
Business is
Oh my
business
god.
is business. And
Right.
then, yeah, we didn't have any execute it well, and because it was a online
Apartment,
thing
yeah.
in an apartment, we really couldn't do anything about it. So now that we have a team, Marai and Nisha, to help us with the pastry department, we're just happy to, collaborate with them with the flavors.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
they get to push you guys outside of that a little bit. Then I'm excited to see what you collectively came up together with. I want to go to Hey Handsome because I know
Okay.
we talked a little bit about Hey Handsome and this cuisine that many were not familiar with. And while you've always kind of, I feel like I wouldn't call the food that you guys bring out edgy. I think it's so refined and so it's pushing the envelope with the ingredients at the same time honoring them. You know, not it's. I know I'm going to say balance again. I'm not that. My words are leaving me, but I know that Hey Handsome was a different kind of cuisine that kind of pushed the envelope as well, which came from you living in Singapore.
Yes.
No?
Yes. So yeah, Hey Handsome.
Oh, you took my Negroni.
Oh, sorry.
I'll make you a lot next. Right after
Thanks,
this.
Erica.
I'll trip with you later.
Okay.
Yeah. So Hey Handsome is, it's what I've learned. I guess going back to Singapore, there's another layer to Singapore that I've never really thought existed, which was mixed, which is Peranakan food.
Peranakan.
Yeah, it's like mixed marriage cuisine, and it's something that inspired my way of cooking since then, where dishes were born out of, I guess, two cultures getting married, and it's all based out of love and family, and that's how since then it has been how we approach dishes. Except it's a marriage between me and my team, Queenie and the team, and me and my partners,
Yeah.
and our collaborators. So yeah, I mean, since then, I've always cooked with collaboration in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say that the different concepts that you've had along the way, some have kind of made their way down or trickled down into this very refined, these very refined dishes that you're now serving through the discovery menu or through the snacks that people can, you guys, if not, I think with tasting menus now, there's so many different restaurants that you can go in and order a tasting menu. Obviously, having the snacks, from our conversation earlier, you were saying, it makes it more accessible for others to try these types of dishes. Would you say all of those concepts or those dishes or those flavors have kind of somehow made it trickle down to what you're doing now?
Exactly. You
Yeah.
got it. You got
It
it.
has.
Yeah, it has. So I think it's a lot. It's basically all of those plus things we have learned from collaborating with chefs abroad.
Yeah.
They have taught us so much, and learning from their culture and from basically all of our mentors who we worked with and we met abroad has all trickled down to this.
Right.
I am actually nervous and excited at the same time.
Nervous?
And excited at the same time to showcase these flavors because there's all of these different personalities and histories and characters on these plates. I want to make sure that we do it justice, right?
Correct.
So yeah, these are. We only have 3 desserts on the menu.
Yeah.
For now.
For now.
Yeah.
Do you want to get rid of the other ones in
Yes,
front?
please.
Here.
Wait, let me get it.
Can call them for this one. So these are the 3 desserts. Let's start. We'll show them all on cam first.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is the
I
granita.
don't know if we have to turn that a
Turn it.
little just
There
so.
you go.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah. So underneath this granita, there is an ice cream made out of soy sauce and caramel that Nisha made. And then on top, we made an amazake. Amazake is basically sake kasu mixed in with rice, cooked down. So the ice on top is made out of that. Powder is made out of cucumber skins that we just usually peel and throw it away, but we turn it to a powder and put it. It adds that nice
You
cool.
dehydrate it and
Yeah. Gives this cool. It still builds on that cool granita flavor.
so there's soy, there's citrus, and there's cucumber
There's cucumber and there's sake.
and sake.
Yeah. And you have to try
Wow.
this while it's still
Okay.
perfectly cool.
Yeah.
Here.
Just dig deep.
It's
Yeah.
clean, so I'll
Yeah.
just get
Go
one,
ahead.
and then everyone else can
So
dig
why don't you
deep.
get
Is
the
this
whole
deep
thing?
enough?
Yeah. Can you?
Maybe she
That's
wants
the
to get the whole thing.
granita.
It's
and
okay.
is that ice cream?
That's ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Oh, it's
there you go.
this.
There you go.
Okay, so it's ice cream and the granita.
That's right. I will get first.
Yeah, get this.
Creamy. The citrus isn't so overpowering. It's more creamy, and the last flavor there. What's that? This is it's fresh. I don't taste the cucumber as overpowering either
Yeah.
because I'm not so fond of cucumber.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Good.
But yeah, and the ice cream is soy and
Caramel.
caramel. It's almost got
Soy
a
sauce.
coffee flavor. The caramel is like
Yeah.
really.
The soy sauce is really cooked down to give it a little bit of bitterness to resemble.
That's where it is.
Yeah.
Coffee.
The soy sauce.
Soy sauce. Yeah. And then this is chocolate tart.
Okay. So here, I'll hold it so they can see.
Inside it, there is dark chocolate, local dark chocolate, and Milo. Something that we all relate to,
Milo,
right? Milo.
that's nostalgia.
And there's also Kaya,
Yeah.
our version of Kaya.
Kaya?
Coconut caramel.
Ah, okay.
And then Marai also added latik, coconut, and then shaved with cacao nibs. The cream is just simply whipped with
Samba.
fermented saba juice. So we are fermenting saba,
Wow.
and the juice that's coming from the ferments is whipped
Here,
in to
yes.
give it this banana-ish corn
So it's
banana
like
flavor.
Chocolate and banana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to serve from there and
Yeah,
just
please.
give a little bite of
I'm
each?
gonna have more of this.
That was so
It's been a while
good.
since I had this. So
That
it's-
was so
It's
good.
been a while.
Yeah.
He always gets that.
He always gets that.
It's his favorite.
She's paying attention. You know, she says you always get that. So
good.
I did notice some of the jars on the way to the lavatory of the fermented items
Yeah.
that you have.
So,
most of them are.
local ingredients,
Yeah.
actually.
Most of them are. Oh no, not most. All of them. Are.
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are things that we have abundance.
Yeah. And I guess cheaper ingredients that we want to enhance more because we always use it every day. So why don't we try to ferment it and so just inject it to a few of the components that we have, like here in the
Yep.
cream.
In the cream.
Yeah,
The cream.
so not
Yes,
all.
because you can. There's
but-
a little tang there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The bananas will take a while to ferment, so we're just using the liquid,
juice,
the juice. And then the bananas will probably turn into a sauce or a sambal eventually after a few more months. But the juice is nice on its own. It gives it this like samba corn flavor.
I'm at a loss for words only because there's like so many different ways you guys have taken the ingredients and created the different dishes. And even if you say you haven't really enjoyed creating the desserts because you like focusing on the mains, perfect complement to what we have already tried. So, all right, guys, Instagram, restaurant Celera.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and download the Rappler app. So you have 5 opportunities to win the
Oh, wow, it's
tenderloin,
5.
right?
Okay.
So you have 3 on Instagram, 2 on the Rappler app. Go ahead and chat us up in the Rappler app and let us know. Join the food and travel, right? Food and travel chat, because I'm there and I can see it. And messaging and wondering where we are, and when you saw the graphics go up this week, you were saying welcome back. I'm so happy to be back.
Welcome
and what
back.
a way
Welcome
to
back.
kick off the new year, right? So amazing. I know we have pralines here. Are these? What are we going to do here at the end?
These are our last bites.
Yeah.
These are just new. These just came out 2 days ago. So these bonbons were done by our collab with Nisha. Our dark chocolate, local dark chocolate. Inside there's a caramel of black garlic and pineapple.
Wow.
I know, right? It's funky.
Black
Funky, but it's good.
garlic and caramel. So black garlic and pineapple. So I think that's why I'm at a loss for words, because the surprises that you guys are bringing to the table, if you were to tell me them without me actually trying them, I'd kind of maybe do the proverbial side head cock, like how does that come together?
That's exactly.
And it does, like in an amazing way. So it's so easy to see why you guys, why you have a following and why everybody, has recognized the work that you're doing. Before we go, because I want to end with that one, right? We have these fast questions.
Okay.
So I know we didn't, very fast,
Okay.
very simple, all
God.
food related, and maybe for our viewers to get to know you a little bit more. Don't overthink it. If you can't come up with one right away, we can move on to the next. But who shaped your relationship with food?
Mom.
Fudge. Oh my God, I guess my
Thank
dad.
you for saying fudge, because we are a family show.
Hey, fudge. I guess my dad. Me and my
Yeah,
dad.
you talked about your whole family was kind of into food, right? Like,
I think I answered too
definitely.
fast.
No, mom is great. Mom,
Mom,
yes.
if you're watching,
Favorite food as a kid?
scrambled eggs.
Me too, yeah.
Dinuguan.
As a kid?
As a kid.
That's such a different flavor for a kid. Wow.
Super advanced.
We have a, what do you call that? A
Your
Peruvian
palate was
beside us.
educated before we were even like...
Oh my god.
It's my yaya's favorite food back then, so
You would
I eat
eat
it all
with
the
her.
time.
You would eat with her. Favorite cuisine as an adult?
Sushi. Japanese.
Japanese.
Now, I think I kind of like Korean.
Telenovelas.
Yeah, I think it's a K-drama, so whatever.
Office.
Well, you know, I've often said that I want to do a series of episodes in partnership with one of these streaming sites where we look at, based on what we're watching, that's what we have to cook. We have to make something. That's
Yeah.
the challenge. But. Favorite dish to prepare?
Chicken rice.
Wait, that's so hard for me. Wait, that's so
Let's
hard.
go.
We can come back.
Yeah, wait.
Favorite food
Fast
guru?
first. Favorite food?
Guru. Someone you like watching.
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Gordon
He's
Ramsay,
here.
please
Ramsay,
come
can you come
He's
here?
here.
to Celera.
We're
I know you're
inviting
here now.
Wait, I
to
wanna get
Celera.
shouted. Parang gusto ko masabihan niya ng it's raw. Parang gusto ko masabihan niya. I will try. I think
So, obviously, Gordon Ramsay, chef, if you would like to come down here to Celera,
Ramsay, let's go.
you will definitely enjoy yourself. Okay, favorite hobby when not in the restaurant?
Rollerblading.
Diving.
Rollerblading!
Yeah, I'm a
Wow.
roller boy.
Wait, diving.
Diving.
Diving. No,
No, that's-
Scuba.
I
it's
mean,
not hobby.
Scuba?
It's yours. I like rollerblading.
He likes
That's my-
Oo
rollerblading.
nga, ako yun nga, diving. I
Yeah.
like. If I'm not, or watching
Music in the
K-drama.
kitchen? Yes or no?
Ha,
Hip-hop.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Wow.
Yes,
Take out,
always.
dine in?
Take out.
Take out.
Take out.
Take out.
Not an experience like this. Dine in with stories and conversation and like a nice banquet that you can enjoy.
Take out with
Take
TV.
out.
Because you got to take out with you because this is your work. That's why, right? You just want to be home and
Just wanna be
relaxing.
Correct.
Two foods that go together but don't go together.
Garlic and wine.
Garlic, garlic and pineapple, black garlic and pineapple. Any kitchen or dining accessory that you collect? I noticed you guys had national knives as well.
Yes. Tweezers. I think.
Tweezers for
Yeah.
plating.
We like
Cleavers.
tweezers.
Cleavers.
And knives, cleavers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You're on the sofa watching a movie or you're streaming. What's on your snack board?
Fudge. Snack board. Oh, that's hard. French fries. Ako.
Cheddar and sour cream. And
Popcorn?
cottage cheese.
Cheddar cheese
cheddar
or
and sour-
cheddar sour cream,
cheddar and sour cream
potato
chips.
chips.
Potato chips
Yes,
with
those are my
cottage
fave. With cottage cheese.
Cottage.
Cottage cheese is so hard to come by here.
I
Like
know.
good cottage cheese. You go abroad
So-
and I can have cottage cheese like it's nothing, and they're practically giving it away for free.
Yes.
Having cottage cheese here is like
No,
you
it's
have
so hard.
and
now.
you have to
Expensive.
hunt for it,
Right.
and then it's watery. It's not. It's different.
So it's sour cream na lang.
Yeah. Someone has to make good cottage cheese here.
Please.
Please, for all of us. Okay, these are really fast. So, salmon crudo or beef tartare?
Salmon.
Shit. Tartar. Beef tartar. Yeah.
Black or white? Wait,
Black.
no, let me rephrase that. Black or black?
That's hard.
Black or black. Vanilla or chocolate?
Shit.
Vanilla.
Thai chili or you're lagging here.
I know. Chocolate. Kasi there's so good.
Thai
Both.
chili or sili sinigang? Sili
Thai
sigang.
chili.
Thai chili.
Thai chili.
Thai
Super
chili. Yeah.
Laksa or nilaga?
Laksa.
Laksa. I'm sorry. Laksa.
Hip hop or house?
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Hip-hop.
Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Makati or Ortigas?
Makati.
Japan or Paris?
Japan.
Tapa or Tocino?
Tocino.
Tocino. No, I said Tocino. I don't like Tapa that much. I like Tocino more.
Okay, I'm going to take this last
Go,
bite,
go.
and while you guys have the opportunity, go ahead and make sure you check out Restaurant Celera on IG. Follow them, share the graphic.
No, I want to see her.
I want to take a bite. Guys, thanks for having me.
thank
Thanks for
you.
having
Thank
us,
you, thank you.
for allowing us to come in even before your doors open. Pam, where are you? Pam! Pam, come say hello. She's
Where's
waving.
Pam?
Yeah,
Let's
Pam.
go.
Pam has been behind the scenes
Pam's the
here,
best.
making sure everything goes smoothly.
This is Pam.
So, thank you for having us. All right, guys, that wraps this episode. As always, keep cooking, keep sharing, and of course, keep safe. See you next week.